Anatomy and Physiology, The Lymphatic System, Things You Should Know, Questions and Answers, by Rumi Michael Lee. Introduction. I would like to thank and congratulate you for listening to this book, Anatomy and Physiology, The Lymphatic System, Things You Should Know, Questions and Answers. This book will help you understand, revise and have a good general knowledge and keywords of the human anatomy, physiology and the lymphatic system. Part 1. 1. What constitutes the lymphatic system? The spleen, the thymus, the lymphatic vessels, and lymph nodes. 2. What is splenomegaly? Splenomegaly is the increase in the volume of the spleen. 3. Name the two conduits of the lymph. The conduits of the lymph are the right lymphatic duct and the thoracic duct. 4. Does the thymus contain follicles? No, the thymus does not contain follicles. 5. What are the forms of lymphoid tissues? The forms of lymphoid tissues are diffuse lymphatic tissue and lymphoid follicles. 6. Give another name for lymphoid follicles. Another name for lymphoid follicles is lymphoid nodules. 7. What are antigens? Antigens are particles that cause immune reaction. 8. What are the lymphatic tissues? The spleen and the thymus. 9. Are lymphatic capillaries found in the nervous system? No, lymphatic capillaries are not found in the nervous system. 10. Which of the lymphatic ducts is larger? The thoracic duct. Part 2. 1. What are the types of tonsils? The types of tonsils are lingual, palatine, pharyngeal, and tubal tonsils. 2. What is the function of the tonsils? Tonsils destroy pathogens in the air or in foods that penetrate the pharynx. 3. What is the largest lymphoid organ? The largest lymphoid organ is the spleen. 4. What is lymphangitis? Lymphangitis is the inflammation of the lymph. 5. What is the function of the lymph nodes? Lymph nodes filter the lymph and destroy pathogens. 6. What produces plasma cells? B lymphocytes produce plasma cells. 7. What is the function of plasma cells? Plasma cells protect the body by secreting antibodies in the blood. 8. Where are the chyliferous vessels? The chyliferous vessels are in the intestinal mucosa. 9. What is the function of the chyliferous vessels? Chyliferous vessels carry fat that they have absorbed from the small intestine to the bloodstream. 10. What is lymphography? Lymphography is a radiological examination of the lymphatic vessels. Part 3. 1. Where does the transport of the lymph start? Transport of the lymph starts in the lymphatic capillaries. 2. How many ducts does the lymph have? The lymph has 2 ducts. 3. Are the lymph ducts large or small? Lymph ducts are large. 4. What is the only lymphoid organ that does not directly combat antigens? The thymus. 5. Where are the sets of lymph nodes located? The sets of lymph nodes are located at the level of the groin, the intestinal region, the neck, and the armpit. 6. Why is the thymus free of follicles? The thymus is free of follicles because it does not contain B lymphocytes. 7. What makes it possible to return to the blood the liquids that escape from the blood vascular system? The lymphatic system. 8. What is the function of the lymphatic system? The lymphatic system is an immune response. 9. What is the name of an infected lymph node? A bubo. 10. Give examples of antigens. Bacteria and virus are examples of antigens. Part 4. 1. How does the lymph enter the node? The lymph enters the node by the afferent vessels. 2. How does the lymph leave the node? The lymph leaves the node through the efferent vessels. 3. Why do the liquids that escape from the blood vessel system have to return to the bloodstream? Liquids have to return to the bloodstream so that the blood volume remains constant, and also allow the cardiovascular system to function well. 4. What part of the lymphatic system stores iron? The spleen. 5. The lymph flows to the heart in which sense in the lymphatic vessels? In a one-way direction to the heart. 6. Which cells defend the body against disease? The lymphocytes. 7. Is the spleen irrigated? Yes, the spleen is irrigated. 8. What are the major lymphoid organs of the body? The major lymphoid organs of the body are the lymph nodes. 9. How many lymph nodes are there? There are hundreds of lymph nodes. 10. Is the lymph transport fast or slow? The lymph transport is slow. Part 5. 1. Where are B lymphocytes developed? B lymphocytes are developed in the red bone marrow. 2. Where are T lymphocytes developed? T lymphocytes are developed in the thymus. 3. Can the spleen repair itself? Yes, the spleen can repair itself. 4. Which is more, the efferent lymphatic vessel or the afferent lymphatic vessels? The afferent lymphatic vessels. 5. Which organs can take the place of the spleen? The bone marrow and the liver can take the place of the spleen. 6. Why is it that you cannot see all the lymph nodes? You cannot see all the lymph nodes because they are surrounded by connective tissues. 7. Where are the two large ducts of the lymph? The two large ducts of the lymph are located in the thorax. 8. The capsule of a lymph node contains what type of tissue? The capsule of a lymph node contains a dense connective tissue. 9. What is the function of the right lymphatic duct? The right lymphatic duct drains the lymph of the upper right limb and the right side of the head and thorax. 10. What is the function of the thoracic duct? The thoracic duct receives the lymph that comes from the rest of the body. Conclusion. Thank you once again for listening to this book. I hope it has helped you in your journey to understanding the anatomy, physiology, and the lymphatic system of the human body.